Today we are going to play a game called Guess My Shape. But before we start, I want to go back and look at these three-dimensional shapes and their attributes. Remember, the attributes of the shape are how we describe them to other people. So if I look at these cylinders, I can see that they are curved all the way around. There are no vertices, no corners on them. The top and the bottom are both perfect circles. And I could roll these cylinders if I laid them on the ground and pushed them. When I look at the cube, I see lots of flat faces. I see 4 that go around the sides, 1 on the top, and 1 on the bottom. And what is special about a cube is that all of those faces are perfect squares. It doesn't matter what size they are, just so long as all of the faces are perfect squares. And there are lots of vertices. There are 4 on the top, a little hard to see on that little cube, and 4 on the bottom. So 4 plus 4, right, a cube has 8 vertices. Now a rectangular prism looks a lot like a cube. There are 6 flat faces, but they don't have to be perfect squares. Okay? They do still have those 8 vertices. And there are no curved edges on a rectangular prism or on a cube. Now a sphere looks very different. Okay, a sphere has no flat faces at all and 0 vertices. It is curved or round all the way around. I could roll a sphere the same way that I can roll a cylinder, since it is curved all the way around. So what I'm going to do is I am going to describe the attributes of these three-dimensional shapes. And under those blue cards, there is a picture of one of the shapes. Think about the clues I give you, and if you can guess what it is. Okay. Under this box, I have a shape that has all flat faces. There are no curved edges. Some of the faces could be squares, but they don't all have to be squares. What shape am I thinking of? Can you make a guess? Which of our shapes has those attributes? Are you ready to look? I'll move it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Rectangular prisms. Was that your guess? I bet it was. Right. Let's go ahead and do another one. Now this shape has 0 flat faces and it has 0 vertices. There was only one of our shapes that had those attributes. Can you think of it? All right, have your answer in your head, and on 3 we'll look. 1, 2, 3. A sphere, right. No faces, no vertices. Right. Let's come down and try this one. Okay, this is another shape that has 0 vertices. It's also another shape that I can roll, and it has curved sides. What is the name of that shape? It's a strange sounding word. Think of it in your head. Let's take a look on 3. 1, 2, 3, and it is a cylinder, right. Do you notice those cylinders are sort of different sizes? This one is short, this one is tall and skinny. It doesn't matter if you're a big cylinder or a little cylinder. If you have the attributes of a cylinder, that's what we're going to call you. So you may be able to figure out what the last one is just by what's missing. Right? If you are correct, you should be thinking of a shape that has all flat faces. And the special thing about this shape is that all of the faces are perfect squares. Right? If that's the only clue I give you, can you still guess what it is? Bet you can. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Perfect. All right. So we have shown cubes, our last one, rectangular prisms, that's a long name, spheres, and cylinders. Great job thinking about those attributes.